to me, it wasn't an idea or something I thought about very hard. It was almost this feeling or an urge. It's like there's an urge, it was so expensive and I need to share this with people. It's almost an urge to share something with people. That's how it was for me. Maybe for you it could be different, an urge to do something or to create something. In this episode, I'm going to share with you some of the realizations that I had today about finding your purpose and what really helped me on my journey. So if that's something that you currently really want to know, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to do in life? What is my soul mission? Then this episode truly is for you. If that's something that you love to learn more about, then stay around.
How does it feel to be alive? To be free? Are we truly in the here and now? Or are we living a dream that we created? Close your eyes to see clearly. This is life on purpose.
Welcome to another episode of On Purpose by Lynn. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Lynn and I share with you everything you need to know about personal development and spirituality so that you can create your best life and so that you can rise to your fullest potential. If that's something that you're interested in, then make sure to subscribe. So in the journey of my spiritual awakening, I stumbled across my purpose. Now, I wasn't actively trying to look for it, but it kind of happened. It kind of came to me. And it happened at a very particular point in time. And through going through that experience, I've actually realized that there was sort of a process that happened for my purpose to come to me, because I believe that finding your purpose is not something that you have to seek without, you have to chase. It's something that's in every single cell of who you are, so it's already within. The only thing that we have to discover is, how do we tap into it? How do we get that hit of this realization, this expansive feeling of like, oh, this is what I really want to dedicate my life to. So that's something that happened to me, and I found 3 things. So I'm going to share with you 3 things, and then after I'm going to share with you 2 steps in how to actually, on a practical level, get in tune with what it is you need to get in tune with in order to receive your purpose from your higher self, the universe. So the 3 things I'm going to share with you are the 3 things that I truly believe is part of our purpose, of what we're meant to do here. Is often we forget that our purpose involves something that we're naturally good at, something that we're innately good at, something that is so innately within us that we don't actually, maybe we're not aware of it. Maybe to us it is so normal. You could call it a talent, you could call it a maybe not so much a skills learned, but a talent is something that is naturally, innately in you. And maybe you think, I'm not talented at all. That's possible, it's very possible, but I'm telling you, you came here with a set of specific talents, and maybe on your journey you're going to uncover what those talents are. So if you feel like you don't really have any talents, I'm telling you, you already have it, and maybe it's just yet to be revealed to you. But that could be interesting to explore in your life. What were you good at as a child? What is something that you that people often give you compliments for, or gave you compliments for in the past? They just found that you were so good at that, and for you it was kind of maybe normal. Maybe it was something you really enjoyed. And that brings me to the second thing. It's something that you're really passionate about. What are you passionate about in life? It doesn't have to be something super big. It can be something really tiny. But sometimes something really tiny tells something about, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ultimately I believe our purpose, what you love to do, because ulti encompasses passions, our heart. It's an expansive feeling in our heart. It's something that we love so much to do. So naturally looking at what are you passionate about? Maybe it's a hobby. For me, I love surfing. I love creating content. I love spirituality. I love personal development. I love spiritual growth. Those are things that I absolutely love, and I naturally are part of my life because I love it so much. So maybe there's something that you love in your life that you've never thought of. Maybe it could be part of my purpose. You never know. And then the third thing that could be part of your purpose, and I actually always think that this is part of your purpose, is things that you feel intuitively drawn to. So when I was on my journey of, spiritual awakening and following my heart, realizing my dreams, I started on that path because I felt an intuition about it. I just intuitively felt like, I really want to learn this, or that's something that's so intriguing to me, or I want to go that place, or I want to speak to those people. That is your intuition leading you to maybe bits and pieces of your purpose, or for you discovering your purpose. So, things that you feel intuitively drawn to. Maybe you feel drawn to exploring some skill. Maybe you feel drawn to a certain location. Maybe you feel drawn to some people to talk with them. So these are things that I found so far. I'm not saying that this is the end result, but I found so far is part of your purpose, or at least this was how it was for me. This is how I stumbled across them. Now, there were two things in that particular time in my life where I found my purpose, which was number one, I was following my intuition. Like I was saying, when you follow your intuition, I see your intuition is your soul speaking with you. It doesn't actually speak, but it speaks in this intuition, in these impulses, this gut feeling. And when we tune into our intuition always wants to guide us on our soul path. So whether you know or you don't know what your purpose is, and you don't know if you're doing the right thing or fulfilling it, you can simply ask this: am I being true to my intuition? Am I following my intuition? If you are following your intuition, you know that you are on the path that your soul intended for you to be on. So that's something that I found, and that's something that I was definitely doing when I found my purpose. Now, the second step that I think is also very crucial is when you're following your intuition, being in a high vibration. Now, I don't want to say that in a way that you should resist all your other emotions. I'm just saying that being in alignment does help with finding this clear communication with the universe, with these insights, downloads, however you want to call it. And this is what I was particularly doing in that time. I was just surfing and having fun, and I was playing. I was not worried about anything, and I know that maybe not worrying about anything, it could be challenging sometimes, but try to listen to your intuition and become in alignment with, who you are in your core. And who you are in your core, or how you can become in alignment, is through doing things as healing practices, breath work, meditation, doing exercise to allow your life force energy to stream through your body. That's for me a very big way of how I calm my mind and become in tune with my center, feeling grounded. So those are all things that you can get into alignment. Also practicing gratitude and doing visualizations, energy healing is something that you could be doing if you know how to do it, or you can go to someone who knows how to do that. Because when we are in alignment, what I've often found is that our mind is just so much clearer. And a saying that I love, I don't know who said this, is that God speaks in clarity. The universe speaks in clarity and not confusion. So whenever we are in alignment, we often feel very clear. Everything is very clear. Our mind is clear, our vision is clear, what we're doing, we feel clearly in alignment, or it feels clearly good to us. So there is this sense of clarity. And when we're in a vibration, it's actually much, much easier for you to be a channel for receiving information. And this is how I accidentally, because I was just playing is another way of getting into alignment. I was playing, and through just feeling that free and playful and doing things that really I felt really passionate about, moving my body a lot, that's how I had this expansive feeling in my heart. To me, it wasn't an idea or something I thought about very hard. It was almost this feeling or an urge. It's like there's an urge, it was so expensive, and I need to share this with people. It's almost an urge to share something with people. That's how it was for me. Maybe for you it could be different, an urge to do something or to create something, or it can be so many different things, right? It doesn't always have to be in direct service to others, although I do believe that our higher purpose often includes some sort of service, whether that's being an amazing parent, building this amazing family. That could be a purpose. So there are so many ways that this could look like, but these are the things that I found throughout my journey, and I found some clarity on in what actually happened. And yeah, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments where you guys are tuning in from. Let me know who you are, because I'd love to get to know you. And don't forget to like this episode. If you've liked it, click that like button and share this video with anyone who you think could benefit from this message right now. I recently started a brand new podcast which is called Returning Home with Lynn Leem. You can find it in a link in the description below, or you can go directly to Apple Podcasts or Spotify if you want to check it out on there. And check out my lightworker merchandise, my epic merchandise. If you want to spread a message of love, light, positivity, and awakening with the world, check it out in the link in the description below if you want to. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, of course, if you want to see more content like this. I'm dedicated to bring 3 videos to you every single week, like I've been doing since the last 2 years, if you've been on my channel. And I think that's really it for now. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and remember, we have such an exciting future to look forward to, even if it doesn't seem like it right now. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye for now.